This is Dabu7. Here, as of late, there has been a whole lot of talk and chatter about these unidentified flying objects that have been witnessed throughout the decades, with more and more information being released here as of late. And we've talked about this stuff, many different live shows throughout the years, all the technologies, the underground bases, so on and so forth. But when it comes to everyday life, the average Joe out there, they may get a hint that there's something going on out there, but the government has always kept their mouth shut. Every government, in terms of this technology, and we know it. But what we're seeing now is a release from the government. Ever since about 2 summers ago, where they started to drop the breadcrumbs saying there's something going on here, and then they released the footage, broad daylight footage of these things moving over the ocean. And then you fast forward to today, we have pilots. For instance, the American Airlines flight here recently, 2292, where they had witnessed a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile. It was the only way that they knew how to describe it, fly right over top of their aircraft at super high speeds. Now, if that would have been any type of weaponry or a missile, there would be a huge investigation into this, but the military just sat there with their mouth shut, like they always do. We've talked about neutrino light. They're detecting this from satellites in space and from other places. Neutrino light is the burst of white light you see in any traditional craft that is stepping in and out of dimensions. So I really think that as the days go by and we get closer and closer to this 2030 date that they have in the offing, there's going to be a big show set up in the skies with Project Bluebeam, maybe even some real deal technology out there floating around in the sky that the masses have never seen before, because we know that they have them. We also know that throughout this whole reset that they're talking about, that when they get this thing to their utopia, they're going to roll out a level of technology that the world has yet to see, meaning they're sitting there, sitting on it, and they're admitting this. So you're going to have to bow down and do everything that they say if you want to be a part of that world, like a carrot on a stick. They're also, no doubt, going to use this as a fear tactic. They let no crisis go to waste. This is one that they would use to a tremendous advantage, and one to be aware of. This is a talk that I have to break down extensively. So make sure to join me on the next live stream. I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, breaking down stories just like this in greater detail. You'll find links below.